Hi, I'm Helga from Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking, and today I'm doing a video response to Jen from the Wild Yam. If you're not familiar with who Jen is, go check her out over on her channel, the Wild Yam. She's a Canadian who is an outdoorsman, has a really lovely outdoor channel where she covers fishing, trapping. She's working on her own cabin. Has done a whole series on wild edibles, and her most recent project was actually knife crafting, where she actually crafted her own knife from hand, forged by hand, a railroad spike with a beautiful twisted handle and blade. It was just beautiful. So I'm going to include a link to her channel in the description below. Go over and give her, check her out, and I think you'll really like her channel. She has some beautiful footage. She's having a giveaway for extra entries. If you do a VR, you get extra entries, but you have to answer 5 questions. So these are her questions, and I'm going to do my best to answer them. Question number 1. If you were on a deserted island, what is one luxury item that you could have that you couldn't live without? So I really had to think about this. I think probably the most useful, but that could also be a luxury, would be my ham radio. I actually am a ham radio operator, and I think I could have that as a luxury, and it'd also be really helpful. Question 2. In the woods or wilderness, what items would you take with you that you couldn't do without? Only one or two items. Well, the first would pretty much have to be a knife. There's no doubt about it. The second item I think I would pick would actually be cording, especially like the hiker cording and rock climbing cording. You can use that stuff for a lot of things. You can actually use it to help you start fires, but you can use it to pull yourself places, to tie things up, to actually even use for fishing and other things. There are a lot of things you can use cording for that could really be helpful. So I'm going to go with a knife and cording for that one. Number 3, what's your favorite book? This was really, really difficult. That's like having 5 children and telling you can only pick one child. I'm a huge reader. I'm a big English lit fan, but I'm also a sci-fi and Western reader. Also religious texts. I love the Bible and the Pilgrim's Progress, but probably my favorite book reading growing up was Riders of the Purple Sage by Zane Grey. Zane Grey was a very interesting thinking writer of Westerns, and his Westerns are unlike many that you would read. There's so much more into his stories on a philosophical level as well. Beautiful, beautiful book. Riders of the Purple Sage by Zane Grey is probably one of my favorites. Number 4, what's your secret talent? I have no idea how to answer this. I think it's such a secret that I don't even know what it is. Seriously, I mean, I have a lot of interest in hobbies, but probably one that not everybody knows about, that a few of my friends know about, is I actually do write for livestock and small farm sustainability magazines like Countryside and American Livestock, and do desktop publishing and produce publications for various horse organizations and marketing materials. So that's one of my hobby things, and one of the things I do. I write. Number 5, what advice would you give your teenage self? I would tell my teenage self that life is short. Live it. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't try to live to other people's expectations of what they think you should be. Be yourself. Follow your own heart and your own path, and be you, and be genuine. I would tell my teenage self that all over again in spades. So, those are my answers. Here you go, Jen. Hope you enjoyed this little VR response. She was hoping it would help people get to know each other better, and I think it does that. And it's entered. Until next time, bye.